these are fines that I got at the dollar store. Now, years and years ago, they never had stuff like this at the dollar store. But this is like a glitter eyeshadow pack. Comes with a little brush. And I found some clear mascara, which is good for doing eyebrows. And this is a really nice pearlescent glitter set. It might be hard to see, but there's nice grays, mauves, and browns. So all these were dollar store finds. Now, one thing I noticed, this is an old nail kit. I don't really do fake nails. This thing is a million years old, but I did notice, if any of you guys are interested, that at the dollar store now they have they have kits now that have glitter and accessories, and if you like to do up your nails really fancy, they're starting to have that stuff at the dollar store now, which is nice. But I think I've tried putting on these kinds of nails a couple of times, but they just, I couldn't get used to the feeling of them, and because I do so much work with my hands, they never really stick. But you can get some good stuff now at the dollar store. Okay, this stuff I got at Walmart, and I believe this is hard candy. It is a lip plumping serum, and I've never tried lip plump, so I was curious, and I mean it's basically a really sticky, goopy gloss that has something in it, like a kind of cayenne or something, that it does make your lips tingle. I didn't really notice them being plumped up, but I think when you put gloss on, they just look more noticeable. I think that's, I don't like to use gloss too much. But it was, cheap enough to give it a test run. And then lipsticks. I found this one at Walmart. I can't remember. It's hard for me to see what brand it is, but it was a pretty good price. I was looking online at lipsticks, and it's very hard to tell what the lipstick is gonna look like, and so I prefer to buy that stuff if I can see it and try it out. Shoppers Drug Mart had a special sale, buy one get one free, of these Rimmel eyeshadow sets, and these ones are specific for certain eye colors. They're supposed to bring out the color of whatever eyes you have. It's called Glam Eyes. So I've never had this kind of green before, and then I just got a kind of charcoal set as well. But really, I bought these before I saw all the other deals. I don't think I would ever buy eyeshadow or makeup from the drugstore ever again, because in Canada anyways, you don't get the deals that you can find elsewhere, and you're better off going through eBay, because a lot of this stuff is made in the same places, and for what you're getting for your money, you can get 5 times as much stuff for the price of one eyeshadow. So this will be the last sets that I get from there. I thought it was a good deal at the time, though. I think it was probably $4. Worked out to be about $4 for each set. Now this stuff here I got from an eBay seller. It was all new products. She sent the stuff very quickly, very well packed, and I would go through her again. The cost is a fraction of what you would get it for at the drugstore. I got a pressed powder, a bronzer, and I've never tried bronzer. I wanted to try it, and I like it. They had another one that was in more kind of plum tones or rose tones, which I think I might try next. But for testing out things, like this is a mineral-based foundation. I always wanted to try it, but they're very expensive. You have to get all these sets, and then you spend a lot of money, and then if you don't like it, then what? So I would suggest, even when testing out, you want to try something you've never tried before, go through these eBay people, because you're getting it at a fraction of the cost. You're not going to lose much if you don't like it, and it's a great way to test out new products. So like all of this stuff was about they were about $2 to $3 each, and the shipping wasn't very much, and it came really quickly, so I think it was really worth it. Okay, so one of my people that I subscribe to, Little Wolfita, she was doing these reviews of these palettes by a company in the US that really got me into shopping for makeup again. I wanted to try different colors. I've been sticking with the same palette for years. I wanted to try out some new stuff, but like I showed with some of the stuff you get at the pharmacy, it costs a lot of money just to try one eyeshadow, and then if it doesn't work out, you got to invest another $20 to get another eyeshadow, and it's not worth it. So she recommended a website. I went to the website. For people living in the US, it was a fabulous deal. They have really nice products that you can even get free shipping if you buy so much. But if you live in Canada, you got to pay, of course, for the shipping. You have to pay a customs charge. You have to pay the provincial tax, and then you might have another customs charge on top of the first one. And so it just takes the kind of fun out of the sale, and it's not really worth it. So it got me into looking to see what I could find. And basically, all the stuff that I had looked at on that website, basically I got everything that I was interested in trying, including lip plump and different things. I got it from different sellers, but I was able to try a huge amount of products for a fraction of the price. And this is some of what I first started to order. So I got this as an eyeshadow set, and this was just over $10. They have many sets. They kind of all look the same when you're looking, but there are subtle differences. It took me a while. I wanted to find the palette that had, a kind of, I wanted bright, strong colors, but I also wanted, variations in hues, and I wanted to get oranges and reds and some other colors that I wanted to try. They also have sets that are like all, let's say, kind of pale, like a brown or beige, warm tone palettes. They have things that are more plum or whatever. But I wanted something that, was like the rainbow. I could just try any little color, and this is what I got. What happened with this thing is, and it came very well packaged. I heard a lot of reviews where, some of the stuff can arrive broken. You see, it's all wrapped in plastic. One fits on top of the other, and it comes in a hard black case. So it's really nice. And then the second set I bought was a blush set. Again, you can get varying shades. You can get more darker colors. You can get blues even, and yellows. I look better in these kind of tones, but it also had some other slightly different that I could test out, and so I really like that. And it came with this brush set, so it was a really good deal. And it was very cheap. It was under $10. This again came, that comes in a hard black case. It was well wrapped. I mean, it took about, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks to come, but it was a deal. Now this set was like $4 including shipping. It was a really, really good deal. It's a contour set. You can also use it, if you have blemishes or whatnot. I had a problem with this seller. The shipment did not arrive, and so I had to file a dispute. They got really upset that I filed a dispute, but I told them I would, close the case as soon as the stuff arrived, and it took over 2 months to get this, but it was worth it. And I would still recommend. I wouldn't recommend this seller, but I would recommend the others. But I mean, I did get the product. I mean, it's not nice if you have to wait and fight about getting your products, but mistakes happen. So any of these kits, if you're interested in any of these things, I can send you the link to the sellers that I used. And so, like I said, I got all of the products in this video for the price that I would have paid for only a couple of palettes and a few lipsticks at that other company. So I'm really happy that I took the chance and did some shopping on eBay. I'm just going to show you one more thing. Another thing I wanted to try was this skin cleansing brush. Comes with a cleanser and one brush. This was less than $20. It has 2 speeds. It's pretty quiet, and the brush is pretty soft. I was looking at other reviews of some expensive models. I forget what they're called, but they're a lot better with the batteries. They have a rechargeable battery. They have like a dock where you can keep it and charge it. But the brush heads are really expensive to replace. You can get a 2-pack of brush heads for this for less than $10. And maybe on eBay even cheaper, I'm not sure. The only thing I don't like about this is trying to get the batteries in and out is very hard to open the bottom here. And otherwise, I think, compared to that other model, which the name escapes me at the moment, it's a pretty good deal. And I mean, I'll use this, but you don't need to use their cream cleanser. But yeah, so those are the items that I have picked up over the last few months. And if you're interested again in any of the links to the eBay people, let me know, and I'll send you the ones that I used.